roasted sweet and salty nuts now, and we use pecans and almonds, and Sherry and Ben prefer the pecans. It's 5 cups of nuts, whichever nuts you want to use, but they prefer the pecans, so I usually do 4 cups of pecans and 1 cup of almonds. I put them in a really big bowl because you have to stir a lot. You buy the nuts that are not salted because we are going to add salt. So that is 5 cups. And we're going to use 1 egg white. I'm sure you know how to separate an egg white, but and 1 tablespoon of water. And then just mix those together a little bit. And what you're going to do is coat the nuts first with the egg white in the water. Stir them around. Just kind of pour it gradually as you're stirring to make sure they get well coated. In a separate bowl, we're going to mix together 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 1 cup of the xylitol that we used before. We use the brand Z Sweet, and it is just like stevia, but it's granulated, so it's great for baking. Tastes just like sugar. 0 calories. So 1-ish. So I usually add a little bit more than just 1. And it calls for a pinch of salt, which I'm never sure what that really means. And so I'm gonna do probably a teaspoon, because you want a little bit of the salty taste along with the sweet. I'm just gonna mix that together. To your nuts, and I just stir as I go along. Just add it kind of slowly. It smells really good. These things are addictive. You wouldn't even know they were healthy. Good for you. Once these are good and coated, we bake them on a cookie sheet with parchment paper. Parchment paper is with the aluminum foil in the grocery store. It's in all stores, but it does really well with the nuts and cookies and stuff too. So you want to make sure that they are in one layer and not really touching each other. That's important. So I just usually spread them out with my hands. And they can touch each other, but not overlap. And then they get baked in a 350-degree oven for, I usually do 10 minutes to start, and then you're going to take them out and stir them and put them back in for maybe another 7, but we'll check it as we go along. You want them to be brown, not quite black, but I'll show you. 350 degrees. Ready, and I think I just did it for 5 minutes instead of 7. I did say 7 earlier after I stirred them, but I just wait and watch and make sure they're
this color. You don't want them to get too black, but you do want them to be pretty toasty. But you must wait for them to cool down, or else they don't taste good. So just leave them and let them cool down. They're gonna be great. When the sweet and salty nuts are cooled down, you can store them. We always use glass containers, storage containers, not plastic, because plastic's not good for you. But I'm telling you about our storage container because these nuts are so delicious that I make sure they're locked down. And so they're harder to get into the container because you will want to eat this whole container. It's like candy. These are perfect for entertaining. You know, we have friends over holidays and just anytime. And just make sure you put on a tight lid. Wonderful. Delicious. I seriously do that.